Okay. All right. Welcome, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Melissa. I'm normally assisting Mariel. It's strange not having at least Camden here, but they're all in Greece right now on the retreat. So we're here together in Philly with the cigarette air. But I think it's getting better today, so we can have a beautiful rest of our day and enjoy the filtration that is this studio. Today's practice will hit the whole body. I'll be speaking more to the chakra focus that I've had in my classes the past few weeks. As always, if you have any questions about what we're doing, something doesn't feel right in your body, always feel free to raise a hand and let me know. We have time. You're probably not the only one with that question. And with that, I might not always cue a water break or a break when you need it. So feel free to, take what you need, leave what you don't, and we're in this together. We'll work through this. It's gonna be fun, but anything or any questions at the jump? Any announcements? All right, cool. Let's get started lying on your back. So I recommend setting up in a heart bench today. You're also welcome to fly flat, but if you want to know what this looks like, it's one block for the back of your head on a highest setting, and then one block for the back of your shoulder blades on a medium setting. So then as you lie back, you can start to adjust this to fit the custom length of your back body. You might want to move the head block a little further away or a little closer. If this feels like anything but comfortable, you're also welcome to ditch it. Settle into your space. Now, as you make your way into your version of your comfortable position, let your eyes begin to soften. Maybe they close completely. Begin to notice where you are and how you are. If you have an intention, that's your Sankalpa Mudra, a desire for your practice here today, feel free to call that in now. Visualize your intention and keep this in mind as you look for your breath. The entire physical practice of yoga is first and foremost in service to your breath. This gift of life that fills us, surrounds us, and expands us from the inside out. Notice how your breath draws in and out through your nose. Could be in through your nose or even out through your nose or mouth. Allergies, summer air stuff permitting. Take notice of your breath. Maybe it's higher up in your chest. Maybe it's lower down toward your belly. Now on your next inhale, take a deep breath in. Fill up down and wide to the base of your pelvis where your root chakra sits. And as you exhale, let your breath travel up, out, and through the crown of your head in all directions, filling you, surrounding you, and expanding you. The path of the breath follows the Sushumna Nadi, also physically showing up in our body as the spine, your backbone. Notice how your breath travels in and down, filling up your whole body completely. And as you exhale, your breath draws up, out, and through this channel. Continue to breathe deeply and fully. So in my classes over the past few weeks, I spoke to this, but we've been covering the chakras, starting with the root or Muladhara chakra that sits at the base of your pelvis, the base of your spine. And we've worked our way up to your third eye or Ajna chakra. With Ajna, the third eye, this isn't just about looking and seeing, it's about seeing your practice and yourself more clearly. What can you take notice of to expand, to be more clear in what you're doing? What do you need to realize in your practice? Maybe it's something that's right in front of you that you've never seen so clearly. So in our practice today, we'll really focus on looking at our foundation, visualizing our practice in order to expand up and out. Now, maybe through this practice, we can take this into our everyday lives, taking notice of what's right in front of us and how we could see it a little differently. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly for this supine variation of Anjali Mudra, a gesture of utmost sincere self-reverence that honors your inner voice, your true teacher, which is never further than your heart and never further than your breath. Take notice of this teacher at your heart center while we take a few deep breaths together. On your next inhale, take a deep breath in. Down and wide, fill yourself up completely. Exhale. Big breath out. Next round, take a deep breath in. Fill up your belly up to your heart center. Exhale. Deep breath out. Last round, take your deepest breath in. Fill all the way up to the crown of your head. Exhale. Your biggest breath out. Pause here at the base of this exhale to notice what happens when you listen for and acknowledge your own breath. Gently release your hands, blink open your eyes. Slowly begin to nod your head no from side to side. Find a little incremental movement here. Doesn't have to be big. Now slowly nod your head yes. Come to stillness. Reach your arms overhead. As you inhale, take a big good morning stretch. Reach up towards me. As you exhale, release your arms by your side. Lower your hands down to the earth. Slowly lift yourself up from the blocks, move them towards the front of your mat, and we'll meet lying on your back. So set up here on your back with your feet underneath your knees, about hips width distance apart. Take windshield wipers with your legs from side to side. On your next inhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Exhale, wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a big hug. As you exhale, release your feet back to the earth, feet underneath your knees, arms long by your side. Visualize your feet to be about hips width distance apart. And if you can actually look and see them, it's a little bit of an awkward angle, but try to adjust to get yourself there. Once you set yourself up, lift and spread your toes, feel your feet on the ground. Root down through your feet, and on your inhale, press down. To exhale, lift your hips up to bridge pose. On your exhale, lower your hips slowly down to the earth. Inhale, press down through your feet. Exhale, lift your hips. On your exhale, lower your hips down to the earth. Take this for 2 more rounds to the pace of your own breath. At the end of your exhale, lower down to the earth. Option to keep with this version of bridge or add your arms. As you inhale, press down through your feet. Exhale, lift your hips, lift your arms. Maybe you touch back to the floor behind you. Exhale, lower your arms, lower your hips down to the earth. Take this for 3 more rounds to the pace of your own breath. One round on your own. On your exhale, lower your arms down, lower your hips down, come back to the ground. Take a round of windshield wipers from side to side. Then on your next inhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Exhale, wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a big hug. From here, you can rock yourself forward and backward or side to side until you find the momentum to sit up, flip around, and meet me in a tabletop position. So as you set up for table, make this a strong and steady table. Take time in the setup. Look at your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Make sure they're equidistant from one another. Peek through your legs. Make sure you can't see your feet. That means they're in line with your knees. Now for a little more stability, I recommend tucking your toes. Now as you exhale, start to press down through your hands, so much so that you round your spine. Curl all the way in like a scared cat. As you inhale, your pelvis tilts forward. Round your back, your gaze lifts for cow. Exhale, press down to curl in. Flow through your cat and cow for 3 more full rounds of breath. At the end of your next exhale, start to add on any organic movements here that might feel right for you. This could look like swiveling out through your hips. I'm joining you because this is needed. You could shift your body forward, backward, even side to side. Continue to move as you see fit while sending breath and noticing those spaces that can't be seen but can certainly be felt. That's the awareness. Now at the end of your next exhale, come to stillness. Walk your hands about 3 handprints in front of your shoulders. Then 1 more because you probably didn't do a full 3. Then tuck your toes. Inhale, send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Exhale, bend deep into your knees for this first down dog of the day. Now everyone look at your hands. See your hands. Energetically hug your hands into one another. Like you could crinkle the mat between them and bunch up the space. Use that action to draw strength up your arms to the backs of your shoulder blades. Then from the backs of your shoulder blades, where that low block was earlier, press down into your arms and down into the earth as you exhale your hips up and back to where the ceiling and the wall meet behind you. Inhale, shift your body forward to high plank, knees up or down here. Exhale, stay here for a beat. Your shoulders should be on top of your wrists. If they're not, walk your feet in or back to get there. And as you exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees deep. Exhale, look forward, step up to the top of your mat. Forward, fold over your legs. Bring your feet to be hips-width distance apart. All 10 toes face me. Root down through your feet. Take a big breath in. Come up to stand. Your arms lift, your gaze lifts as you reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips, bow over your heart. Fingertips touch blocks or the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold, bow over your heart. Plant your hands, step back to high plank. From high plank, exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, legs long behind you, toes flat to the earth. Press the tops of your feet down to inhale, curl up the littlest bit, baby cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Let's do that again. Flick your toenails into the earth. Feel your legs engage. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, lower back down. Last round like this. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck your toes, press yourself up and back to downward facing dog. Root down through your hands to lift up through your hips and extend through the backs of your legs. Inhale, bend your knees deep. Exhale, look forward, step up to the top of your mat, forward, fold over your legs. Root down through your feet, take a big breath in, come up to stand, arms lift, gaze lifts, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. From high plank, exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, curl up for cobra. Press your feet down to lift up. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck your toes, press yourself up through table to plank, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees deep. Exhale, look forward. Step up to the top of your mat. Forward, fold over your legs. Root down through your feet. Take a big breath in. Come up to stand. Arms lift, gaze lifts, reach up, even look up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips, bow over your heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to high plank. From high plank, exhale, lower down to the earth. Root down through your feet. Inhale, curl up for cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Notice your breath. As you get a little warmer, what happens to your breath? Inhale, bend your knees deep. Exhale, look forward. Step up to the top of your mat. Forward, fold over your legs. Root down through your feet. Take a big breath in. Come up to stand. Arms lift, gaze lifts, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, sit your butt deep into chair pose. Hinge from your hips to get your butt back in space, right? This is basically a squat. Sit back until you feel your glutes turn on. Then once you get there, hold. Your hands can stay on your thighs, or option to have your arms reach overhead. Think biceps by the ears. Everyone sit 2 inches lower. Keep that. Stay there as you lengthen from your hips up to your armpits, then from your shoulders out through your fingertips. On an inhale, press down, rise, reach up, look up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. From high plank, exhale, lower down or chaturanga. Inhale for cobra, root down to rise up. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Drink the breath in. Exhale everything out. Inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through to low lunge. Widen your front foot, find your footing. Then inhale, reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale to bend into your front thigh. Everyone lift your back heel, back knee, then your back thigh high to the sky. Think straight and strong through your back leg as you descend 1 inch deeper into your front thigh. Look down at your rib cage. Draw your lobe ribs in and up, your shoulders back, your ears press back into your arms. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, lower your hands down, frame your front foot, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, your left foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Set yourself up. Then inhale, rise, reach up. Okay, everyone lift your heel way high to the sky. Yes, like almost parallel with your toes, heel maybe a little bit behind your toes. Feel your feet on the ground. Visualize your feet on the ground. Look at your front knee and toes, make sure they're pointing straight ahead. Take notice of the setup as you bring your gaze back through neutral. As you inhale, imagine hugging your feet in towards one another like you could crinkle the mat between both feet. As you exhale, take that up to your hips. Press down into your legs and down into the earth. As you reach out through the back of your heel and up through your fingertips. On your exhale, lower your hands down, frame your front foot, step back to downward facing dog. From down dog, you could stay here. Take a breather. Or inhale, shift your body forward to high plank. Exhale, lower down to the earth. Root down through your feet, shrug your shoulders. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Press down through your hands, reach up through your hips to extend through the backs of your legs. I'm putting more air on. I think it's needed, but keep me honest. Yes. Love that. Okay. Inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Set up, look at your feet, root down to inhale, reach up, rise to your high crescent lunge. From here, take as many hops as you need to balance on your right leg. Lift your left knee, flex your foot, cross your ankle over your thigh, sit back into pigeon chair. It's kind of early in the morning, maybe it's summer weirdness, balance is going to be different from side to side. If you're near a wall or you have blocks, feel free to use them as a resource in this first balance of the day. Try to hinge from your hips to get your butt back in space. Feel your glutes turn on, then keep that as you exhale, reach out through your fingertips. Maybe hands come to heart center. As you inhale, press down through your right foot, lift your knee, flex your foot. Exhale, lower your feet down, your arms down. Come back to Tadasana, standing tall mountain. Palms face forward. Soften your eyes, turn your gaze inward. Shift more weight into your left leg. Bend your right knee for the thigh stretch. You can use your opposite arm as a counterbalance. We're being resourceful as we need here. The tendency is for your knee to want to splay out towards the wall. Can you hug your knees together like you're squeezing a blueberry between your thighs? Press down through your standing foot to inhale, reach up through your fingertips. Exhale, hinge halfway forward. Release your back foot. Take a big step back to land in high lunge. Feel yourself land. Exhale, lower your hands down, frame your front foot. Walk your hands and feet over to the right for wide-legged forward fold. Turn your toes in, your heels sweep out. If you feel like it's a little hard to touch the floor, use blocks underneath your hands to give you some height. Feel all four corners of your feet on the earth. Then send a little more weight towards the front of your foot, like your toes. Feel your feet on the ground, and as you inhale, imagine pulling your feet towards one another. Feel your legs engage. Draw that up your legs to your hips. Then from your hips, press down into your legs and into the earth. As you exhale, the backs of your thighs press towards the windows behind you. Big breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, walk your hands forward, frame your front foot. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, your left foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Set yourself up, then root down. Inhale, rise, reach up. On your next breath in, take as many little hops as you need to inhale, lift your right knee, balance on your left leg. Cross your ankle over your thigh, sit back into pigeon chair. Try to hinge from your hips, get your butt back in space. Nice, yes, that's the way. Squeeze your glutes. Now, nerdy moment. Without actually moving your legs, can you guide your right knee more towards the right and your left knee more towards the left to activate something in your hips? Big breath in, big breath out. Root down through your left foot. Inhale, lift your right knee, flex your foot. Exhale, lower your feet down, your arms down. Come back to Tadasana, standing tall mountain. Shift more weight into your right leg. Bend your left knee for your thigh stretch. Balance is going to be different from side to side. We just experienced that. That's okay. Hug your legs into one another. Use that action to draw strength up your legs and stabilize you. Press down through your right foot to exhale, reach up towards the sky. Big breath in. As you exhale, hinge halfway forward, release your back foot. Take a big step back to land in high lunge. Exhale, lower your hands down, frame your front foot. Walk your hands and feet over to the left for wide-legged forward fold. Option to grab your strap for the shoulder stretch. I like a strap that gives me more space in my tight shoulders. Otherwise, you can interlace your hands at your low back. If you set up with the strap, bring it between your hands at your low back. Pull the strap apart. Exhale to hinge and bow forward. As you fold forward, the tendency is for your shoulders to curl in, rounding down towards the earth. Can you visualize shrugging your shoulders up and back and squeezing an imaginary pencil between your shoulder blades? Keep that action as you press the backs of your thighs towards the brick wall and hinge from your hips to forward fold over your legs. Deep breath in, big breath out. As you exhale, slowly release your hands, lower them down to the earth. Inhale to walk your hands forward, frame your front foot. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. From down dog, you can stay here, take a breather, or inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Press down through your feet. Inhale, curl up for cobra, shoulders back, head back. Exhale, bring yourself back to downward facing dog. But by popular demand, let's take child's pose. Please grab a sip of water. Hydrate. Nourish. Let's stay in child's pose for a moment. Bring your knees wide, toes touch, hips back towards your heels. Arms reach forward towards the front of your mat. Take notice of your breath. See your breath as it draws in through your nose, down into your belly, maybe even ballooning your belly down towards the earth. And as you exhale, your breath draws up, out, and through in all directions. We'll add on a side stretch. Walk your right hand 2 to 3 handprints off to the right. Stack your left hand on top as you send your hips back towards your heels. Think about sending your left butt cheek down and back. as you visualize sending more breath to the whole left side of your body. Inhale, walk your hands back through center. Exhale over to the other side. Left hand is 2 to 3 handprints off to the left. Move your props, take up space. Send your right butt cheek down towards your feet. Imagine, visualize, see all of the breath that you're breathing into the right side of your body, literally expanding you from hip to armpit. On your inhale, walk your hands through center. Exhale, press down through your hands, lift yourself up to downward facing dog. Take time in the setup. See your foundation. Look at your hands, press them into the earth. Lift up through the sides of your waist to lengthen through the backs of your legs. Pivot both feet to the right side of your mat and open up for Vashisthasana, or your version of side plank. You can also have a bottom knee down. If your hips are lifted and your legs are lifted, you can stack your feet or have them on train tracks. The tendency is for your hips to sink down towards the earth. Can you press down through your hand, equally down through your feet, to lift your hips way up to the sky? Envision that your whole side body is a side crescent moon. Everyone, lift your hips up way more than you think. Feel maybe your abs turn on. Exhale, lower your hands down. Pike your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose or mouth. Pivot both feet to the left. Vashisthasana, your side plank on the other side. It might look different from side to side, but that's okay. Root down through your hand, root down through your feet. Lift your hips way up in line with your shoulders. Visualize that lift. Then maybe you start to lean back onto your shoulder blades. Exhale, lower your hands down, hips up, downward facing dog. Breathe in, big breath out. Inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Pivot your back foot down, open up to warrior two. Stretch your stance, really take up space here. Look, see your front knee and toes. Make sure they're pointing straight ahead. Your gaze follows your fingertips. Now, without changing anything in the lower body, can you reach back through your backhand like you're reaching for the person behind you? Then keep all of that as you descend 1 inch deeper into your front thigh. Inhale, press your leg towards straight. Exhale, reach back towards the back wall. Radiate your warrior. Exhale, bring your arms back to a T. Bend your front knee. Bring your forearm to your thigh for extended side angle. The tendency is to kind of hang out here. Your arms on your leg, you're like maybe whatever. Activate your bottom hand like you're gonna serve someone a plate of your favorite food. Press that hand into your leg and your leg back into your hand to guide your knee open towards your pinky toe. Then keep that opening and lean back from your shoulder blades like the brick wall could support you. Beautiful. Exhale, lower your hands down. Frame your front foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Inhale, your other foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Inhale, lift up, warrior two, ground your back foot down. Look at your front knee and toes. Make sure they're pointing straight ahead. Your knee is in line with your second and third toe. It's very specific. Then bend 1 inch deeper into your front thigh. Feel your feet root into the earth. As you inhale, hug them in towards one another like you could hug 3 or 4 beach balls between your legs. Use that action To exhale, press out through your back foot, lengthen out through your fingertips, and reach up through the crown of your head. Inhale, press your leg towards straight. Exhale, reach back, radiate your warrior. Exhale, bring your arms back to a T, bend your front knee, forearm to thigh for extended side angle. Press down through your back foot. Visualize your heel turning out, your toes turning in towards you. Press strong into your standing leg. Now, stick your butt out, like hinge it back like we were in child's pose. Yes, that's the way. Then lean back onto your shoulder blades. Reach towards the front of the room with a big breath in. And as you exhale, lower your hands down, frame your front foot, step back to downward facing dog. From down dog, you can stay here, or inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for cobra or cobra dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, three-legged dog. Notice if you're dumping into your left armpit, lift your left armpit up as you visualize your left foot kicking to the wall next to you. As you exhale, bring your right knee all the way through to pigeon prep. Right knee comes to the right side of your mat, back knee to the earth. You can pad your knee here as needed. Tuck your toes for a little more oomph in your hips. Bring your hands high on blocks to help lift yourself up and away from the earth. Let's everyone look at your back leg. Make sure it's extending directly out from your hip and not veering off to the side. Look at your front foot. See it, even if it's a little difficult. Can you visualize flexing your right foot? What does that do to your right hip? You might feel a little activation here. Look at your low ribs. See them draw in and up. Your shoulders slide back. Your ears press back. You have the option to be here, or inhale, lift your left knee. Exhale, your left hand grabs for your foot, same hand, thigh stretch. Feel, see your hand connect to your foot and your foot back to your hand. If you look at your toes, notice where your foot's going. Is it going off to the side, or are your toes pointing up towards the sky? We call that unsickling your foot to bring your toes in line with your ankle. Keep that. As you inhale, hug your knees in towards one another. Stick your butt out towards your foot. Then exhale, grow tall towards the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly release your hand from your foot. Ditch your blocks, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, your left foot lifts up and back. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. If you feel your right armpit dipping down, lift your right arm up so your left and right shoulders are parallel to one another. Keep that in your mind's eye as you flex your foot and open your hip towards the brick wall. On your exhale, lengthen your leg. Left knee comes all the way through to pigeon prep. Lower your knee down, set yourself up. Use your blocks, your blanket. It might be different from side to side, but that's okay. Once you get the shape, look forward. Flex through your front foot. Now, as you inhale, imagine hugging your knees in towards one another. Feel your pelvis lift up and away from the earth. Use that action to exhale, press out through your back heel and lengthen up through the crown of your head. Now you can be here, or for the thigh stretch, bend your right knee, grab for your foot. Think about drawing your right shoulder up and back and visualize creating more space through the right side of your heart center. Big breath in, strengthen your legs, and as you exhale, press down through your legs to grow tall towards the sky. Yes, now as you exhale, slowly release your hand from your foot, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. From down dog, you can stay here, or inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for cobra or cobra dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself back, downward facing dog. Come to lower down to your knees, slither onto your belly. Bring your arms long beside you, legs long behind you for a few rounds of locust pose. Bring your legs together like they're two best friends. Otherwise, if you've practiced here for a while, you can envision squeezing a block between your thighs. Flick your toes into the earth. Imagine, visualize, all 10 toes rooting down into your mat. Strengthen your legs. Inhale, press down through your feet. To exhale, lift your arms, lift your chest, half locust. The tendency is for your feet to uproot. Press them into the earth. Keep yourself stable. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Remember that imaginary pencil between your shoulder blades? See that imaginary pencil. As you exhale, lengthen the crown of your head towards the front of the room. Now on your exhale, lower your limbs down, your cheek down, come back to the earth. Bend your knees, take a round of windshield wipers from side to side. Bring your knees back through center, legs long behind you, toes flat to the earth. Press your feet down, flick your toes into the ground. Inhale, press down. To exhale, lift your arms, lift your chest. Maybe you lift your legs, big maybe. If you lift your legs, notice how your limbs want to splay out like a starfish. Hug your legs into each other, hug your arms into your side body. As you hug into, we call that the midline, the center of you, shrug your shoulders up and back, and keep your gaze a few inches in front of your nose. With all of this in mind, deep breath in. On your exhale, lower your opposite cheek down to the earth. Bend your knees for windshield wipers from side to side. Last round, bring your legs long behind you, arms long beside you. Inhale, root down. To exhale, lift up, locust pose. If you lift your limbs, hug into your side body. Imagine that your toes grow long all the way towards the back of the room, while the crown of your head grows long all the way to the front of the room. Your one long line of energy. Big breath in. As you exhale, lower your opposite cheek down all the way to the earth. Bend your knees, make windshield wipers from side to side. Take a moment here with your legs long behind you to come back to your breath. It's beautiful to have this longer 90-minute practice, but sometimes our breath shortens, we don't drink as much water, or whatever the case may be, and it's harder to sustain the practice. What do you need in this moment to keep going as best you can? Use that intuition, your mind's eye, to take stock of what you need today for your practice. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. So does that mean an extra moment of rest? Some more water? For those who are ready, we'll meet in down dog. hips lifted. Press down into your hands, lift up through your hips, extend through your legs. Inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, three-legged dog. Press your hands down to lift your left armpit up. As you exhale, your right knee comes all the way in, find a cat spine towards your nose. Inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. See your foot, look at your foot. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow, hold. Inhale, right foot lifts up and back. Exhale, bring your right knee across to your left elbow, hold. Think ribs in, cat spine. Kick your leg long, open up to fallen triangle. Root down through your hand and foot to lift your hips high to the sky. Your right foot is on the outer edge to stabilize you. Now, just like in Vashisthasana, lift your hips way up, then lean back. Exhale, lower your hands down, untwist, come back to downward facing dog. Press down into your hands, lift up through your hips, extend through your legs. Inhale, your left foot lifts up and back. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, three-legged dog. Lift your right armpit up, your left armpit up. Yes, now knee towards your nose. Exhale, round your spine, hold. Inhale, your foot up and back. Exhale, same elbow, same knee. Inhale, your foot up and back. Exhale, twist, opposite elbow, hold. Kick your leg long, come onto the outer edge of your foot to open up. Your hips want to sink down, lift your hips all the way up towards the sky. Imagine they're in line with your shoulders, maybe even higher. Exhale, untwist, hands down, hips up, downward facing dog. Okay, we'll add on a bit here. Take what you need, leave what you don't. In downward facing dog, inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. On your exhale, lengthen your leg, bring your knee to your opposite elbow, hold, round your spine, curl in, kick your leg long, open up to fallen triangle. Now from here, look at your feet, see your feet. Start to parallel your feet like in bridge pose. Bring them underneath your hips. It's a little bit awkward, but take time to visualize their foundation. Then inhale, press down to lift your hips up, wild thing. Use the strength of your legs to pump your heart forward towards the front of the room. Maybe you touch back to the floor behind you. As you exhale, slowly see your feet, uncross your legs, be back in downward facing dog. Or lower down to your knees and take a breath. What questions do you have? I know that's tricky business. We've done it before. Sorry? Are you going into wheel or wild thing? Like feet parallel or one extended? It's wild thing because your arm is lifted. But it's a similar shape, similar intention. I'll show you just for the sake of seeing it, to be able to see it in your body more clearly. Left knee, this is your other side. Twist, kick, open up. Hips lower down, lift them all the way up, really high to the sky. Now to get the foundation right, imagine, see what you would do for Urdhva or bridge pose. Start to heel toe your feet in. Bring them underneath your hips as best you can, right? This is awkward, but we want the setup. See your feet, press down, and just using the strength of my legs, I unfurl only to a certain point. I have long-ish arms, so I might be able to touch the floor one day, but otherwise I stay here. It's just like Urdhva Dhanurasana. Then to come out, I have to come back in, look at my feet, use that point of stability to plank, down dog. Was that helpful? All right, second side, take any stop along the way, and we'll cool down after this. All right, let's hop to it. Press down through your hands. Lift up through your hips. Extend through your legs. Inhale, lift your left foot up and back. Bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale, lengthen your leg, twist. Left knee to right elbow. Kick your leg long for fallen triangle. Press down through your hands and feet. Lift your hips way up. Look at your feet. See your feet. Start to bring your left foot in to meet your right. Heel toe it as best you can. Take time to do so. Parallel your feet like in bridge pose. Root down. Use your legs to lift up. Visualize pressing your feet past the mat into the earth. Your legs engage to unfurl your heart towards the sky. As you exhale, lower your hands down, stack your feet, come back to downward facing dog. From down dog, you can stay here or take your last chance at a linking vinyasa. From down dog, lower down to your knees, come to flip onto your back. Bring a block with you. Bring your feet underneath your knees, take your block, bring it under your sacrum for supported bridge. Your sacrum is basically the top of your butt. If you feel this at all at your low back, your lumbar vertebrae, move it lower. Even though we're supported, try to bring your feet underneath your knees. Shimmy your shoulder blades together. Make a little heart bench with your own body. Your eyes might start to soften as you tune back into yourself. Your hands might rest somewhere on your person. Can you notice and see the physical manifestation of your breath within your body just as it is in this moment? Now you have the option to be here, or draw your knees in on top of your hips and press your feet up towards the sky for supported waterfall. Once you arrive, shrug your shoulders together. If you want a little extra support in this, you might grab for the outer edges of your mat to draw them in towards one another. Yes, beautiful adjustments. Your knees want to cave in towards your belly. Can you keep your legs on top of your hips? Root down through the top of your butt to flex your feet up towards the sky. And notice how even here in this inverted relationship to gravity, your breath still shows up for you in your body. Big breath in. As you exhale, bend your knees in, lower your feet down to the earth. Press down through your feet to lift your hips up. Slide the block out from underneath you. Lower your hips down to the earth and take a round of windshield wipers from side to side. On your next exhale, let your legs twist off to the right. Option to shift your hips more to the left to situate yourself. Let your arms come out to a T or out to a goalpost position. Depends on the space you have. I just want your shoulder blades to be rooted down into the earth so that you twist from your belly button towards the right. Is it okay to touch? Okay. You have the option to bring your outer right foot on top of your left thigh to add in some extra hip sensation. If you take this variation, press your foot into your leg and your leg back into your foot. Okay. As you inhale, start to untwist, uncross your legs, take it to the other side. Shift your hips more to the right to let your legs twist to the left. Option to bring your left foot to your outer right thigh. Do you want it on this side? Here. Is that okay? Yeah. Cool. Inhale your legs through center. Exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a big hug. Does anyone not have a strap? Okay, great. Grab your strap. Unfurl it like a belt. Bring the ball of your right foot into the center of your strap and press your foot up towards the sky for a hamstring stretch. For a little more support, you can keep your left foot on the earth. You can also extend your left leg long. No matter which variation you take, look at your leg. See that your knee and leg are not veering off towards the brick wall. We want your leg in line with your hip as your right leg presses up towards the sky. I'll also invite you to try to lower your grip on the strap towards the bottom. Soften your shoulders while you keep this stability. Now bring both ends of the strap into your right hand. Extend your left leg long. Bring the top of your left hand to the top of your left hip. Root yourself down. As you exhale, open your right leg out towards the windows. Notice how your left hip wants to uproot. You don't have to make this the deepest opening of your life. Press your left hand firmly into your thigh to keep you rooted. As you let the petals unfurl, your leg opens as far as it can go in this moment towards the right, without causing discomfort or strain. Inhale your leg through center. Exhale, switch the strap into your left hand, twist to the left. Your left hip can lift. It might even stack on top of your right hip in a way. I only want you to go as far as you can while keeping both shoulder blades firmly rooted into the earth. Is it okay to touch? Flex through your right foot. Equally flex through your bottom foot. On your inhale, draw your leg through center. Exhale, switch your left foot into the strap. Your right leg comes long. Look at your bottom leg. Sometimes you actually have to see it to know where it is. Bring it more in line with your hip. Yes, great adjustments. Can I adjust your leg? Okay. There you go. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Flex your foot, press it up towards the ceiling like you could stomp a footprint onto one of the wood boards above you. Bring both ends of your strap into your left hand. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Then as you exhale, let your left leg unfurl towards the brick wall. Is it okay to touch? Here, I'll do it for you. Is that okay? Flex through your bottom foot. Your toes point up towards the sky. Inhale your leg through center. Exhale, twist towards the windows. Notice any difference from side to side. How do you need to adjust? Look at your right hand and try to your right wrist. Yeah. Instead of going like that, it was, yeah, you got it. Breathe deeply and fully. Inhale, draw your leg through center. Exhale, hug your knee in, ditch your strap, move it off to the side. Bring your feet down to the ground. Take windshield wipers from side to side. Does anyone not have therapy balls? Okay, I'll get them for you. We're not doing them quite yet, but we got time. We'll make it work. Bring your knees through center. Find your blocks. Yeah, of course. Bring the soles of your feet together. Your knees open wide for supine bound angle. I recommend placing your blocks on some level of height to support your outer legs. You might naturally rest your hand somewhere on your person. Can you see with your mind's eye how your breath shows up in your physical body? Can you take notice of the breath that's always there, often imperfect, but right in front of you? Bring your hands to the outsides of your legs, and as you exhale, close your legs together like a book. On an inhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Exhale, wrap your arms around your legs to give yourself a big hug. Exhale to release your arms from your legs. Everyone grab for your therapy balls. We're going to start at the tops of our shoulder blades and slowly work our way up our head. So if you've never done this before, you can keep the balls in their tote. Find with your mind's eye and with your fingers where the tops of your shoulder blades are. Then lift yourself up to slide the balls at this point between your shoulder blades. If you need help or they feel awkward, raise a hand and I'll definitely help you. Sometimes it takes someone else seeing to literally get this going. Once you settle in here, make any adjustments that you need to get them in the right position. Being here could be enough sensation, or feel free to reach your arms overhead in line with your shoulders. You can make small waves with your arms from side to side, imagining that your arms are like stalks of seagrass blowing in the wind. The motion can be big or small. Take notice of what's there. Start to add this movement up and down rather than side to side. You might reach back for the floor behind you and bring your arms back on top of your shoulders. Option 2, wrap your arms around yourself, give yourself a big hug, and shimmy your upper body from right to left and left to right. If at any time your breath starts to catch or it's too much tension, it's maybe adding rather than subtracting, back out of it. If you crossed your arms one way, uncross so the other arm comes on top. Big hug from side to side. On your exhale, release your arms, bring them back down your side. Shift your body south so that the balls travel north, and you might need to physically adjust. The balls come to these divots at the base of your skull, still toted. You might need to hold them there if your hair is especially silky or for whatever reason. Once you find this placement, nod your head no from side to side. As you nod your head no, turn your head to one side and nod your head yes, to massage a little bit in one specific direction. If you're on one side, switch to the other. Bring your head back through center. Lift your head a little bit so you can. Bring the balls to the middle, center back of your skull. You might need to hold them here, or maybe they stay on their own. This is literally the back of where your eyes are at the back of your head. where my mom says the eyes are at the back of her head when I'm misbehaving. Visualize where they are. Keep your head as it is, or you can start to nod your head no. Nod your head yes. If you find that one side needs a little more love, you can stay there and nod your head yes, up and down. Keep breathing through all of this. If you're on one side, nod your head to the other side. Come back through center. Lift your head up the littlest bit to move the balls out from underneath you and off to the side. Lower your head and lower your head down to the earth. And take notice of what a difference makes. Inhale to hug your knees in towards your chest. Exhale, wrap your arms around your legs for a big hug. Bring your hands to your knees. Take your knees wider than your hips. Circle your feet and ankles out in one direction. Then switch the direction. Come to stillness. You can stay like this or make your way into happy baby, where your arms move along the insides of your legs and your hands grab for your outer shins, outer ankles, or the outer edges of your feet. You're welcome to be in stillness or take any final movements that you may need from side to side before we head into rest. Now, in your own time, slowly release your hands from your legs, and we'll set up for Shavasana. So if you have a Shavasana variation with the props that you know and love, please feel free to take that. If you're looking for a suggestion, you can look up here. I always love bringing my blocks side by side towards the bottom third of my mat. Then I take my blanket, roll it up real tight, like a churro, and then I put it on my blocks. Then I slide the backs of my knees on top of my props and lie back. If you want any extra props, I'm more than happy to come around and give you some. As you settle in, feel free to remove any glasses off to the side or add any extra layers that you brought with you. Do one thing in this moment to make yourself 1% more comfortable. I'll offer you a few moments of guided Shavasana, but feel free to tune me in or tune me out, as this is your practice. Let your eyes begin to soften and maybe they close completely. Let your arms and legs be heavy down towards the earth. See with your mind's eye your whole body resting firmly on the earth beneath you. Bring this attention down to your feet and your ankles. Release any tension that you may notice. Let your gaze travel up towards your knees. Soften the fronts and backs. Your gaze travels up towards your hips. Let them sink down into the earth beneath you. Your gaze draws up towards your belly. Let it soften away from the rest of your body. Your inner gaze draws up to your shoulders. Relax any tension they hold on to. Draw awareness to your teeth. Separate your teeth to release your jaw. Unfurl your brow, this intersection of your mind's eye, your third eye. Let this gaze dissipate and rest completely as your whole body softens down into the earth. Let your whole body be held by the earth beneath you. My voice will fade, and I'll call you back when it's time. Begin to see your breath. Take notice of your breath. Start to deepen your breath. And as you deepen your breath, notice how naturally your breath deepens you in return. As soon as you remember your breath on your inhale, your breath instantly meets and remembers you in return as you exhale. Let the spirit that you are begin to awaken the body that you have, and let the body that you have adorn and embrace the spirit that you are. Begin to wiggle your fingertips and toes, or take any small movements into your body that help call you back to earth and back to reality. On your next breath in, reach your arms overhead, take a big good morning stretch. And as you exhale, lengthen all the way down through the tips of your toes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, a big breath out. Let's take another round together. Your deepest breath in, fill yourself all the way up. And as you exhale, visualize your breath traveling as far and as wide as you can even imagine. Start to bend your knees, feel your feet on the ground. Roll yourself off onto your favorite side. Come to rest in a fetal position. Your head sits in the crook of your arm. Start to lower your hands down to the ground, and with strong arms, press yourself up to a seated position. Your eyes stay softly closed or softly open. As you arrive, see your body more clearly. Stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Press the center back of your skull on top of your shoulders to visualize a tall spine towards the sky. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Or if it has meaning for you, you can fold your hands together at your heart center in a gesture of Anjali Mudra, a moment of utmost sincere self-reverence that honors your inner voice, your true teacher, which is never further than your heart and never further than your own breath. Bow to your heart. Bow to each other's hearts, keeping this connection to your breath and to your heart as best you can in your everyday life. Take a moment here and now to thank yourself for arriving here today, for taking the time for this practice. I thank each and every one of you for showing up for all that you are and for all that you choose to be in this life. Thank you for your time, and that's class. Thanks, everyone. My name is Melissa. I'm here most Sundays with Mariel. If you have not been here before, I hope I see you again. I also teach here Wednesdays at 7 a.m. for a 60-minute practice. Should you be around? I'm generally around as well, taking trainings and class and whatever. So I hope to see you. Always feel free to say hi. I'll make some announcements since we got a lot of stuff going on, but feel free to pack up. What day is it? Today's the 19th? Yes, today's the 19th. We have a fundraiser with Brandy. She's a basics teacher here. It's beginner-friendly yoga on Friday, this Friday, July 24th from 7 to 8:15 p.m. If you have a friend who's newer to yoga, the fundraiser is for I Support the Girls, and this charity helps to give menstrual supplies and I think some other supplies to women in need, whether they're unhoused or just in stressful situations. In August on Friday, a lot of Friday night activities, which I kind of love because I never want to go out on Friday. There's a 7:15 to 8:30 Sound Garden, or Sound Ocean with Michael Garden. Sound Garden with Michael Garden. That weekend, we also have a mini immersion with Mariel, embodying the three queens from 1 to 6 p.m. each day. This does count towards the 300 hour, and if you want to know about like why we're called three queens, this is a great way to learn. Coming up in the fall, we have the After School Movement Club on Wednesdays. If you know any kids who want to do some yoga or maybe should do some yoga, get them in there. Otherwise, have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you.